Liam had Miami catching 7.5 at home from Baltimore.
Not bad, not
Uh,
bad.
Not bad at all. Unlike the week before, Lamar Jackson was in fact back. And Maddie and
Totally
I took
back.
Baltimore. Yeah, totally back. That was a 28-6 Ravens road W. What do you guys think
Little
about
Wasn't
bit
that?
of
that
a
the one we
boat
didn't know if he
race.
was coming back yet?
The week before, we thought he was coming back, and then he ended up not coming back.
Yeah.
Last week, he was back.
Can I give you some
And
numbies, Daddy? Would you like some
hit,
numbies?
hit the numbies.
Lamar Jackson, 18 for 23, 204 yards and 4 Tedinskis. And your boy, King Henry, the King, 19 carries, 119 yards. Pound the rock, Daddy. Pound the rock. Zay Flowers was the leading receiver, 5 receptions, 64 yards, no Tedowskis. And then last week, Tua must have listened to the show again and gotten a big head because he had a monster week last week. This week, 25 for 40, 261 yards, and 1 interception, 0 Tedinskis. His leading receiver was Jalen Waddle with 6 receptions for 82 yards. But yeah, I guess he maybe moved the ball in between the 20s, but couldn't poke the hole. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't poke the hole. So yeah, those were the numbies for the Ravens Dolphins. What do you got next, Benoit?
Well, I was going to say, too, for some reason, the Miami comes out. They fired their general manager the morning after that game, but announced that Mike McDaniel will remain the coach for the remainder of the season. I don't know what the point of firing your GM and keeping your coach is, especially when it seems like those guys have pretty much quit on him. But again, Miami not great at making football decisions, so I
Yeah,
don't think we
you're talking about
like
Miami, not
exactly. Doesn't make
I
a
think
lot of
it's just.
sense.
I think they just don't want to be one of those teams that gets rid of their coach mid-season because they're like, look, it's who are we going to get that isn't going to be a dumpster fire, right? Like they still remember
That's
the
true.
time Dan Campbell filled in for interim head coach, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh God, we don't want this again, you know.
Yeah, enough of this guy.
But even though Campbell actually rallied him, even though he rallied him with young Tannehill and Richie Incognito.
Oh,
Tannehill.
Richie Incognito.
Dude, think of that line though. It had one of the Pouncey twins, Richie
Uh-huh.
Incognito, and Jake Long on that Miami line.
Yeah,
Woof.
they were no
Woof.
joke.